Oh, so we're live. First, I want to give a shout out to Biggie Fit Games for sponsoring today's show. Today's guest, we're gonna have Rocco Steady once again. And this is maybe my second or third time interviewing Rocco, but Rocco is so clutch. You can't deny having him on the TV show. So, hey Rocco, how's your day going, man?
Oh man, my day's great. It's I woke up saying it's gonna be the best day of my life, and just as I said so, it is so. So it's been a beautiful day, man. How about yourself,
Awesome.
brother?
Hey man, everything's great. I had an early morning turned into an early afternoon, so we're gonna finish out the day strong. But the day started off great. Anything new with you? What's going on?
Oh man, I just got through with a couple meetings in the River Oaks district. It's a new district here in the city of Houston, and they got a lot of new stores out there, new complexes. I just went out there to say hello and show my face and let them know who I am and walk up in there and just meet with them. I scheduled a couple different meetings, and it's really funny because when I called them up, I said, "Hey, what time are we meeting?" And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, man, you do me wrong. You don't remember our meeting? What time are we meeting? They're like, come in at 11. I was like, okay.
So you created your in. That sounds awesome, man. Can you
Well, I
hey,
mean,
can you
it's just funny sometimes, and when you just you assume when you assume the sale. That's what they call in sales, assuming the sale. It's just you assume the meeting. It's like when you meet somebody at a networking event, you're like, oh hey, like hey, we were supposed to meet, and then all of a sudden they just think that you're supposed to meet them. It's just it's an energy. It's the energy to assume that things are going to happen and to expect to raise our expectations of what's going to happen, and so that way our minds manifest exactly what we want to attract. So it's a beautiful thing. It's an attitude adjustment.
okay, awesome. So we're gonna move it more towards I guess our fitness goals or whatever. How are you using that same mindset to tackle your day to day health as well? Like what are you doing? How are you using that mentality to attack your goals?
Well, I mean, you have to imagine yourself already done. I do have fitness goals with you, and I'm very grateful to have worked with a professional like yourself. But one thing that I do is I start wearing clothes that I would wear whenever I'm feeling good. Like I usually wear hip hop clothes in the past, but now I've been wearing more fitted, more tailored clothing, nicer clothing that fits me. So that way I don't have an excuse to gain weight, number one, and I can actually see the results that I'm attaining. But number two, it allows my mind to start believing that I'm supposed to be on a beach. So, for example, I've been hitting the pool in my condo units. I've been hitting the pool more often, so that way I can feel like I'm supposed to be on the beach. So I can feel like I'm supposed to be at the pool. Like I'll invite some honeys over and I'll just be at the pool and stuff, and they're really in shape, you know what I'm saying? So it allows me to cultivate an environment that preserves my goals. For example, if I want to establish some sort of a financial, monetary gain in my business, any growth, I surround myself with the proper mentorship so that way I can start functioning in that type of caliber. There's a different level of standard that you start acting like whenever you're around it. Prince stayed to himself in Minnesota because he said that you project the environment that you're around. So he's like, I'm gonna stay in Minnesota because I don't want to project anything that I don't want in my life, because you got to protect yourself, man. It's like the pool. You have a lifeguard. You got to protect your life by watching out what your environment it has around it. You have to be in control of your environment, in control of what you're watching, in control of what you're reading, in control of what you're listening to. And what happens is, ultimately, when you take control of that, the things that you don't have control will most likely be in control, because you'll you reflect exactly who you're around. Give me the top five people you're hanging out with. I'll give you the top five potential results and average that you're going to become within the next 3 months.
Well, that was a mouthful, sir. Do you think hanging around me a lot is causing you to lose weight, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what's going on, man? You look
That
totally different.
that's what your that's what your craft is. That's what you enjoy the most. You're passionate. You're a pleasure to work with. I enjoy working with you because not only am I working out my physique, but I'm working out my mind. And you're the type of person I can cultivate a friendship with where it's mutually beneficial because we can both sharpen each other. You know what I mean? As people, we respectfully acknowledge each other's talents, and we support each other and uplift each other. So it's a mutually beneficial and very equivocal relationship. And that's what I encourage everybody to do. It's like, man, why are we contributing to other people's lives who are not contributing to our lives? I mean, at the end of the day, we have to keep being refueled. If we keep giving away our fuel, we're eventually going to hit E. So yeah, I definitely believe hanging out with you has molded my mindset and flipped my perspective as far as health is concerned. Matter of fact, I got family in town right now and they're crazy. All they do is drink and all they do is eat. That's the Filipino lifestyle. And because I've been kicking it with you, I actually limit myself to 1 or 2 drinks instead of, they drank 12 beers last night each. And they were eating like all this crazy like mozzarella sticks and like buffalo wings, and I had like 4 buffalo wings, you know what I mean? But I wasn't struggling with it. It wasn't like, oh man, I want to eat this food. It was just like, yo, I'm gonna eat my 4 buffalo wings, have a couple of drinks, but I'm cooling it in my Cubano suit, and this shirt fitting to pop off me if I eat more, so I might as well just eat my 4. I was satisfied, and then I drank water, and it's just like I start functioning and thinking differently. I feel better. So once you start feeling better, cultivating a healthy lifestyle with your diet and the way you eat, the way you work out, and the way you're feeling about yourself, it changes your mind. So I'm starting to think differently, and I want to last longer in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have achy legs, and I don't want to age crazy. I want to age gracefully, and health is a big part of that. I see a lot of people suffering in their lives and they can't reach their full potential. And I think that health and wellness and fitness is a huge contribution to the success of our lives as far as our attitude, positivity, and even our careers, because it'll allow us to function at a optimum level. You know what I mean? I'm very cautious with my energy now. Because I've been working out, I rest. I'm forced to take naps and rest 8 hours a day and drink my water. Because if I'm not, it's like a cause and effect. If I'm not working out, then I can eat like crap and I'll feel like crap, but it won't really feel any different because I still felt like crap initially. But if I eat healthy and I'm working out and I'm not sleeping and I'm not drinking my water, I feel like crap and I'm used to feeling good. So I'm like, man, I gotta feel good. It's like dating a hot girl. If you start downgrading and dating some girl that's all negative and like, don't take care of herself, then you're gonna feel weird hanging out with her. You're gonna be like, what am I doing?
Exactly. So do you think with a health a lifestyle change with you working out, with you eating better, with you consuming copious amounts of water, do you think this is developing you so you can, I guess, keen on not missing opportunities? Can you talk about that, about not missing those opportunities? Because now that you're functioning at a higher level, you're sharp. You can be laser sharp. So tell me more about that.
Man, I believe that life is like the freeway. I'm driving right now, and
Yeah, I can tell. Be safe.
we all got certain levels of drive, like we all drive different types of cars, and that's our bodies and that's our minds. Our minds is the engine, our bodies is the car, the make and the model is your ethnicity. And it doesn't matter what kind of car you're in, we're all on the freeway stuck in this traffic. Now, it just depends on whether or not you're going to speed. Are you going to go past the speed limit? Are you going to cut somebody off? Are you going to allow somebody to cut you off? Or are you going to miss the exit? And each individual exit is a different opportunity. And I'm not going to miss any opportunities. I'm only going to take the opportunities. You see the freeways that go up? That's the type of opportunities I don't want to go down. I don't want to go swoop on a circle and get lost and get on a dead end. I want to go up. I don't want to go on a 610 loop. I don't want to go on the I-10. I don't want where the traffic is. I'm going to stay in my lane so that way I can maintain my energy, which is my gasoline, which I function on that Supreme. You know, I don't care about paying extra. I'm gonna function on that Supreme, and I'm gonna go on my own pace because I'm gonna live a very balanced and peaceful and stress-free life, but it's highly abundant with the type of exits that I want. And you know what? There's no exits in my freeway. There's a lot of entrances that'll lead to other freeways that'll go further. So I really believe, yes, I believe that health has given me that opportunity to be able to cultivate the relationships, so that you hollered at me. I gotta be clutch. I want to develop the integrity within my brand and within myself, that people are like, yo, Rocco is a clutch person. If I need somebody to take over this opportunity, I'm gonna give them an opportunity to make $5,000 to host an event because he came through before. I want to develop that type of branding, that type of reputation, because a lot of people, they take it for granted. They take opportunities for granted because we live in a very information heavy situation. You know, society is throwing information at everybody, and everybody thinks that, oh man, there's opportunities everywhere. I'm going to stay in my own, like, I'm not going to work with nobody. I'm not going to help nobody. We live in such an independent, oh, I'm a single ladies. Oh, I'm a single. You know, like men be acting like single ladies nowadays too. And whatever industry you're in, I want to encourage you, take advantage of the opportunities out there. Reach out. I mean, what is it? 30 minutes to be on a show. If there's if Ace Fit Body gives you an opportunity to be on a show with Russ, that's a whole nother network, and they have no clue what type of people that they're working with. You know, like y'all are some sharp people. Y'all are some reputable brands that are constantly and consistently working on your craft. So I want people to understand that if you miss out on your exit, then I'm going to take your exit. And you're going to get mad at me because I'm going to stop and I'm going to put my thing on caution. I'm going to go ride the whip in the middle of the exit because that's my exit. You know what I mean? I'm just going to kick it right there, and I'm going to have a good old time in my opportunities. Look, there's so many opportunities out here. Everybody's trying to get it. Everybody's trying to hustle. Everybody's trying to grind. Look, life isn't going to give you, you know, your meal on a silver or a golden platter. You got to go out there and get it. Now, I believe in abundance. I believe that there is abundance out there. But if you don't have an abundance mindset, which is being faithful with the small in order to be rewarded with the great, then what? Like if I don't want to walk around my neighborhood, then what makes you think that I'm willing to go to the gym and work out with Ace? If I'm not willing to do my push-ups with him, then what makes you think that I'm willing to do 2 a days? You know what I'm saying? I got to stay faithful with the small in order to be rewarded with the big. And it's not going to happen overnight. You got to be able to be on that freeway, have the drive, and get on the freeway before everybody else is on the freeway, or else you can get stuck in traffic.
Oh, don't get stuck in traffic. Like once again, like hearing you say some of those key words, like staying consistent, not falling off, you know, your ordained path. Like oftentimes we do get, you know, we reach roadblocks. What are some things that you do to overcome that? So you know, life happens, and whenever life happens, we kind of deter and we stray a course. But what are some things that you tell yourself and that you do personally to get yourself back on track? If it's not another person, like who do you turn to?
Man, yeah, you know, everything you ever need, Ace, is deep inside of you. It's deep inside of you. Everything we ever need, you know? And I'm a big believer of God. You know, I believe that we're created by a creator. So therefore, we are extensions of creators. We have traits of a creator. We can create opportunities. We can create destruction. We create life. I mean, procreation. If I could make a baby, what you think? I can't make my own life? You think I can't make success? You think I can't make opportunities? You think I can't get the best type of lifestyle and the best type of friends and the best environment? We create these things. So when you ask me, what do I do to, I every day there's roadblocks. I like the fact that we're metaphorically speaking about life like driving, right? So there's a roadblock. There might be like a little detour. You know, at the end of the day, that detour that's right there, man, we got to be able to stay focused and know what direction, have that definite purpose, have that vision, have that mission tattooed in your brain, in your soul, in your heart, because no matter what roadblock is there, that mission, that vision, that goal, that burning desire, that purpose is what's going to pull you. That's your GPS. GPS is goals, processes, and systems. Okay, goals, processes, and systems. That's your GPS. So no matter what roadblock gets in your way, whether it's a person, a relationship, a negative emotion, at the end of the day, enthusiasm, attitude is the habits that will cultivate the ability to persevere past these roadblocks. You see, when a roadblock comes up, I'll get negative, all right? So I'll look at the negativity. I'll be like, all right, look, negativity right there. But then I'll smile. I'll take a deep breath and I'll be like, I'm blessed. I'm talented. Look what I've all done. I'm surrounded by greatness. I'm around all these people. I have all these opportunities. I'm alive. I am blessed. I am willing and I am able to I speak it. I speak it into existence with every bit of my heart and my soul and my body. I speak with my hands and I say it out loud. And what happens is words become life and the words will move and remove those roadblocks. And what happens, it's so funny, man. It's so funny, man. If negativity is in your life, when you start speaking positivity in your life and you focus on life and not death, what happens is people repel away from you. I mean, the negative opportunities and situations, just like, oh, I ain't gonna go over there, man. That dude's too happy. That dude's too positive. I ain't even gonna go over there, man. That dude's gonna make me feel like crap because he gonna combat with me with my smile, you know, like, yo, a smile filled with confidence is a dangerous kind. Add persistence to the grind and supplement it with drive. In any industry, we are dime a dozen. From DJs to MCs to the graphic designers, I choose to stand out and understand my doubts to the point that my mouth expresses what I'm truly about. There's no doubts because we kicking it on blab. So I'm going to have to treat them like Moses' staff when I cut them in half. There's no such thing as competition. Because in order to overcome your roadblocks, you got to kick it with ace and know your mission, know your vision, know your purpose. What up, baby? What up?
Damn, did I bring that out of you, dude? Whoa, man. Yo, you need to drive, sir. You need to focus on that driving. You're way too amped up right now.
I'm already home.
Oh, okay, good, man. I was like, man, he's speaking with such conviction and he's driving at the same time. I'm not worried, but I'm like, goodness, what's going on? Wow, hey, that was a lot, Rocco. Hey, dude, that was pent up. Is that how you were feeling it? I'm glad you were able to express yourself, man.
Hey, happiness is contagious. I'll let you know that, you know, and I know exactly how it feels to feel lost. I know how it feels to be confused. I know how it feels to be frustrated, angry, depressed, sad. I know how it feels to be broke. I know how it feels to all these emotions that the world suffers from. I know exactly how that feels. And every single day, my mission and my vision is to overcome those challenges and share with the message that everybody is a creator and you have the ability to make a choice that today you're not going to experience those emotions because you're going to move towards a different emotion that'll move you to an emotion of the devotion of happiness in today that's going to be the best day of your life. We're the creators, baby, and I strive every single day so I never experience those negative emotions ever again because we have a choice. We have a choice.
We do have a choice.
Modern day Buddha, baby.
Oh, no, I think we lost him. Pause recording. Come back in. Hello. Hello. Rocco, you still there, Rocco? I think he fell out, Russ. Someone come back in. Hello?
Yo,
dude, you broke your phone with your energy.
Yo, I'm here.
Yeah, I see. Can you hear me? Hello, Rocco.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello,
yes,
hello.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Can you see me?
Hey, can you see me?
Yeah, 1 second.
Can y'all see me here? Hello. Razi Rex. Ace Fit Body. I like talking in that voice and saying people's names. It makes me feel like we're being supported here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here with Future Media TV. Where'd Ace go? Ace, where you at, man? Via Vitals.
Yo, hello.
Via
Can you hear me?
Vitals.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
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 No,
Yeah,
you
I
can't
can
hear
hear
me.
you.
Oh, you can't hear me. What's
Hello?
what's up, man?
Hello.
Guess not. Can you see me, Rocco? Hello, Rocco. No, it went off. For negative people to interfere with what what you're trying to accomplish. So
Right.
that's a major thing, and that goes across the board, not only in fitness, but that also goes hand in hand with
Universal.
life. Yeah, it is universal. It's like water, the universal solvent. That advice was really on point. So I'm happy that we were able to get Rocco on impromptu. That was, I don't know, when me and that guy come around each other, we bounce like crazy. Our conversations go like this often. So you just got a sample a sample of how deep we go. It's a little more candid off air, but
Yeah. Well,
most
I
definitely.
think it's important for everybody to understand that there are people like Rocco all around us, and there's absolutely no reason why you need to hang around with people that are not positive. The negative, the people that say that it's not possible, you can't do it. The naysayers and the people that call you crazy, right? So let's work really hard about working our mind and our attitude out as much as our body, right? I mean, we got to stay intact and productive. So what do you do to stay productive and positive during your day and your workout?
I just think about my loved ones back home and how I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest grandchild, so I have a lot of younger siblings looking up to me. So I'm setting an example. So before I do anything, I make sure that how would they interpret that. You can't really think for other people, but I do my best to make the most appropriate decision and to show them that hard work does pay off. So that's my end all goal.
Is what you're doing, right?
I am leading by example, yes.
Yeah, and so that's what I take away from Rocco as well, is he's manifesting his future by leading himself into his own example, right? Be who you want to be the change that you want to make in the world. Have that attitude. It's easy to roll over and say, oh, I want to live the dream, but I want to sleep a little longer, right? So you have to get up and actually take action with that, right? So
right. You don't want your prayers and your thoughts to go to waste.
Absolutely not. So fantastic show, Archie. I'm glad that we were able to get Rocco on another episode here and pick a few nuggets of knowledge from his wisdom and experience. He's definitely somebody that if you're not connected with Archie or you're not connected with Rocco, you need to be and you need to actually follow these guys and find out what opportunities can actually be as part of this whole evolution in health and fitness in Houston, the things that are taking place and what you got going on. So you got some future goals in mind and in place that you're working on. So we're going to have to stay tuned on your future as well. Anything you want to share with today?
Yeah, it's some really big things.
I
What
was
did you
just going
say,
to say,
sir?
anything you want to share about those opportunities today?
Nothing too much in detail. Just know that whenever an opportunity presents itself, don't let people tell you that you can't do it, because that just it's just a waste. So if you feel vibes are real, so whenever you feel that inner feeling like, hey, I can do this, make sure you do it and don't give up on it. So, oh, Rocco's trying to call back in. Maybe he has something to say.
Let's see. He might be upstairs in his. He might have a better access. So
We'll see.
We don't have to stop. We can keep going.
Okay, yeah. Majority just pushing the fit, recognize fit thing. So that's the big thing right now. Just getting people to recognize whatever their fitness level is, that you can obtain that. So
he's bouncing.
Yeah, he must be still on his phone.
Sorry, Rocco. I know you're out there. Love to schedule some more time when we have better connection. And as you know, love to connect with you at any time, on air or off air. It's always great to see you, hang out, and explain and share a few ideas, right? So,
right.
Archie, thank you so much for being here. It's another epic episode. Every day is a new adventure. So,
hey, you can say that again.
Want to thank our sponsors. The Hot Bods Fit Games is coming up June 4th. Big E is organizing this thing. We got lots of bodybuilding competition. We got CrossFit competition. We got strongman, and we have the football combine. So if you haven't discovered that, please join us and help get Houston healthy, right? So plant that idea in your head that Rocco's calling in again. Let's see.
Show calling.
Let's get it here.
See if you can get it right.
He's on the console now.
Hey, Rocco, can you hear us?
Captain, I'm in the battleship.
Your volume's a little low, Rocco.
Hello, can you hear me?
That's better.
Okay.
Much better.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so no need to apologize, man. You helped us out tremendously today. So basically, we just kind of did a synopsis of what you said in your speech today. So any key pointers that you wanna let us know before we get off there?
Yeah. Love is the answer.
Love is the answer.
Love is the answer.
If anybody out there is struggling with anything, I encourage you to forgive other people, forgive yourself. Somebody's being negative, love them from a distance, and love is the only thing that could really release you from the chains of doubts, insecurities, and fears that are holding you back from your life. And if nobody's ever told you that they loved you, I love you.
Nice.
Nori Love is in the building. I just invited like 780 people to your blab, so I'm a blab. I used to be a blab veteran, and I used to be on blab all the time. There's a lot of lovely people on blab.
Oh, fantastic!
Nori,
yes,
Nori's in the building. She's a law of attraction expert and a life coach. She's lovely. She's always done nothing but
Nori's awesome. Nori's awesome. So let's hang out for a little bit, and let's share a couple of things on patience. What about patience? Because I know that we've talked about that in the past, Rocco. And you mentioned forgiveness. Forgive yourself for being imperfect, right? You don't have to be perfect every time. So you know, one thing that I notice about health and fitness is I didn't get this way overnight. So it's I don't get out of this way overnight, right?
Right.
So Archie, you got a thought about that?
Yeah, that just patience and trust in the process, man. The process, you trust your fitness professional to lead you to, you know, to your goal. Once you guys sit down and talk what it is exactly that you want to accomplish, just know that it'll happen. Like, it may not happen overnight, it may not happen in a month for some, but it's going to happen. Long as you create like a healthy habit and have like healthy repetition, yeah, you'll get to that goal. So be patient, be perseverant, and strive for it and attack it ferociously, man. Don't hold anything back. Leave it every workout. Leave it all there. You may feel like, okay, well, I need to save some to the end of the workout. No, if you just put it all out there in the first 20 minutes, then you can coast the rest of the workout. And then, you know, you get your second win, and then you can come on at the end. But people, they hold so much in themselves back that it's scary. I'm just like, okay, cool. Just give me all of it right quick. It's not a marathon. We're not running a marathon. We're trying to get that heart rate up there, and we're trying to, you know, get a goal. So when you go, show up. Stand out. Don't be normal.
Ace is real good, y'all. You know, for those of y'all that are watching right now, those of y'all that are going to watch later on, Ace is real good. You'll have a great time working out with this guy. And I never realized simple exercises were going to knock the wind out of me and really get me in shape. But I mean, I've only been working out with him for 3 weeks, and I've leaned. I mean, everywhere I go, they're like, you look different. You look good. Hey, papi, what's going on? I mean, I'm getting all sorts of like hoops and hollering. I'm like, yo, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm slim, fit. Now they all on me. But you know, I look forward to our workouts, you know, and I really appreciate him for his expertise and his joy that he shares with me, because I can tell with his other I noticed that Claire's in the building watching right now. That's the bodyguard right there. She's full of energy. I can tell everybody that works out with Ace is good spirited. They're not hating him, but they're hating him. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, oh, I can't wait, man. You're making me do this. But then at the end of it, they're so gracious and they're so like positive. I love it. I love the experience. Now, Russ, as far as patience, you know, patience is a virtue, but if you have too much, then it might hurt you. I need you to ask yourself a question. Who are your friends, and do they truly deserve you? You know what I mean? Like, if you have too much patience, it'll leave you a patient. You know, like you might get heart problems because you're being so patient and people are giving you like high blood pressure. You know, you got to really have self-love and self-respect. And patience is like almost like it's a peace. You know, sometimes people might misconstrue. This is my own perspective now. People might misconstrue patience as time, but time is an illusion. Patience is about kindness. It's about understanding. It's about no stress. It's about effortless, inspired growth and action. You see, okay, I didn't get along with my father for a long time, right? We butt heads. And recently I've reconnected with my father, and, you know, like, it goes back to square one. We always get into it, argue. So I realized one thing: in order to get different results, you got to do something different. So the other day I was hanging out with him, and he was starting to get angry, and I was like, "Yo, man, we about to get into it again, man. We about to get into it again." But I took a deep breath, Russ, and I said, "You know what? How would I want to be treated if I was him? How, like for example, my last girlfriend, how would I want her to treat me? Or like if I'm upset, right?" And I thought to myself, I want her to love on me. I just want her to like put her arm around me and be like, "It's okay, it's cool, you know, like it's all good." And so I did that to my pops. I was like, "You know what, pops?" I put my arm around him and I said, "You know what? You know, I understand why you're frustrated. I get why you're upset, and I acknowledge that." And man, that man melted. That man started cracking jokes. He started laughing. And I'm like, that's all I had to do? I'm like, for real? Like, for 4 years, we've been...
It's taking you this long to figure this out.
So, I mean, patience is really about kindness and understanding and sharing a space for yourself and other people to be able to be acknowledged. It's not about time. You know, people are like, oh, I got to be patient with myself. I'm not gonna call Ace right now. I'm not in the mood to like really get, you know, like,
Right.
I'll start tomorrow. No, that's procrastination. That's the people that miss out on opportunities. Patience is about having the kindness enough to take the first step. You don't got to take a mile, baby. You just got to take the first step.
Well, no, the thing that I go back to and thinking, you know, is the knowledge bomb that you dropped in the room about, I'm going to fill my tank up with premium and then I'm going to hit the freeway. There are no exits. I'm just going to keep going, right? I don't have to stop. I don't have to slow down. And the on-ramps, people are going to show up in my life that need to be there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and you can be patient with those individuals as they are, you know, learning about your journey and understanding who you are and why you are there. You know, what's your why?
Right.
You know, we're all here for a reason, right?
Exactly. And that's kindness. Yeah, it's definitely kindness. You got to be kind to those that aren't there yet, you know? Yeah, because at one point I wasn't there yet, you know?
Well, we're all traveling at a different speed at different times, right? You know, our experience, we're an accumulation of our experience. So people may not have the experience that you have. They might not have the disruption in your life, you know, the pains, the emotional attachments that you go through. I mean, all of these things impact who we become, and it happens at a different time.
Right.
So I just we need to wrap it up because I know we're all busy and we got other people that we need to share our lives with, right? And Rocco, appreciate it. Archie, as always, you know, Archie's here every Tuesday and Thursday, so follow up, you know, subscribe to the show, always dropping nuggets of knowledge here. Future Media TV is always welcoming and always open to, you know, your feedback, your questions, anything that we can do to help out. So I really appreciate everyone being in the room and helping out. So thank you. Appreciate it. And enjoy the day.
All right, guys. Thanks. Thanks for your time, Rocco. It was a pleasure. And Russ, thank you for allowing us to, you know, to use your network. Thanks. Have a good one.
Awesome. Take care.
Peace.
All right. Peace.